What's up, everyone? Back for another beer review, and today is Wednesday, which means it's time for another Western New York Wednesday here on the channel. And the beer I'm reviewing today comes from the Captain Lawrence Brewing Company, and they're out of Elmsford, New York. And this is their Tears of Green. So on the label, they are calling this an India Pale Ale that is dry hopped with Motueka and Citra hops. Comes in at 7.5% alcohol by volume, and according to Untappd, 70 IBUs. Again, I don't know how accurate that is because it is Untappd. And at the time of review, this beer is right around a month old, give or take a day or two, so still pretty fresh. So Captain Lawrence, I reviewed their Tropicoza last week on the channel, and I was quite disappointed by that one because Captain Lawrence is one of my favorite New York State breweries. The reason why I am focusing on them today on a Western New York Wednesday is because they get great distribution to the Western New York area. And, you know, they have been for at least 5 or 6 years. They brew a lot of awesome beers. They have a lot of good offerings that they're just quality. They're usually well priced, and they're readily available usually in the Western New York area. So, I mean, you can't really beat that. So I wanted to focus on them for Western New York Wednesday, even though they are closer to New York City. But sometimes we do that on Western New York Wednesday. So anyway, like I said, this is an IPA. They dry hop with Motueka and Citra. I've never had this beer before, but I've heard good things about this. And I think this is the base version. I've seen different versions on Untappd, where I think they brewed one with Mosaic, and even on the website it says Tears of Green, and in parentheses it says Motueka and Citra. So I think this is just the base, Tears of Green. I don't think this is like a variant or anything, so whatever. Got the Captain Lawrence glass. Let's see what we got going on here. So this is more in line of a New England-style IPA. Pretty sure anyway. So yeah, I mean, it pours out like one. Has this bright, I don't know how it's going to come off on camera, but this has this bright, vibrant, like yellow-orange color to it. Yeah, very vibrant and almost glowing in the glass. About a finger of an off-white, creamy-looking head, and yeah, plays the role of a IPA, and dare I say New England-style IPA. Right, Paul? Maybe. Oh, that actually smells very nice. There's a huge, there's a huge citrus component to this one. Orange, lemon, lime. Sweeter too, like the juice of like a sweeter orange, or like you took lemon and added sugar to it and had like a little lemonade vibe to it, or like a limeade vibe. Little bit of underlying dankness, like the marijuana dankness. Not weed, but weed. Know what I mean? Yeah, there's some underlying tropical fruits. More of like a passion fruit, peach, mango thing going on. But this one's really big on the citrus. I mean, they list Motueka first on it, right? Yeah, they do. I don't know if they're using more Motueka than Citra, or even amount or whatever, but I feel like Motueka is shining in this one more so than anything. It smells pretty good, in all honesty. I want to get into it, so cheers, everybody. Wow. This is way more dank. Actually, take that back. No, let me just go in for one more sip here before I start saying things that are incorrect. Oh, wait, that's every review. Yeah, right up front, though, you're hit with this big, dank, like I said, weed character. Very sticky and nicky. But as it transitions through the palate, more of that like limeade, lemonade thing comes to the forefront. Not straight on lemonade or limeade, but it's just like a sweeter lemon and sweeter lime character. Almost has this candied component to it that almost reminds me of like lemon and orange and lime Skittles. Bring back the lime Skittles. I can't believe they replaced that with green apple at some point in the last couple of years. Bullshit. I haven't been able to eat Skittles lately because obviously I'm losing weight, but Skittles are fantastic, and the lime ones were great, especially if you wanted one of each. You know, now the green apple throws everything out of whack. But anyway, yeah, so big citrus, candy citrus tones of this one. The weed, dank component to it. The mouthfeel is soft, but not really creamy or super smooth. I guess it's a little bit smooth. Soft and smooth, but it's not like your upper echelon mouthfeels when it comes to New England-style IPAs. Has like a straight-on medium to higher side of medium body, so for 7.5% appropriate. Yeah, it's pretty good. There's not a lot of the tropical fruit characteristics carrying over, maybe a slight like mango peach thing going on. But aside from that, this one for me is all about citrus. A lot of that lemon, lime, orange character. and that dankness. They're kind of fighting with one another, but it balances out the beer, which is great. 7.5%, no alcohol assurance or anything, but this doesn't finish too sweet, which is an issue for a lot of New England-style IPAs, right? They have just too much sweetness to them. The malt base on this one, slightly like bready, but it's ever so slight, just carries those hops and all the hop characters throughout the palate, never really steps and gets in the way. So pretty damn balanced beer between the sweetness and the bitterness. Nice candied citrus vibe, a little bit of that dank weed component to kind of, you know, balance it a little bit more. Soft and smooth on the mouthfeel, medium to higher side of medium bodied, and it's a pretty good beer. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it for me, but it's not really blowing me away. That said, it's going to get a good score. I'm going to give Tears of Green, the Motueka and Citra dry hop version. Like I said, I don't know if there's other actual versions out there, from the Captain Lawrence Brewing Company, a solid 4 out of 5. It's a good beer. If you guys see this in the Western New York area or New York State, period, give it a try. I want to say it was like $4 a can, but that's a going rate nowadays for these 16-ounce pounder cans that come in 4-packs, usually somewhere between like $14 to $18. So $4 is appropriate. Is it worth it? I guess that's for you to decide. But anyway, appreciate you guys stopping by another Western New York Wednesday here on the Beer Patrol. Until the next video, which could be in a couple days, could be next week, I don't know. I say cheers. See ya.